Sino siya at saan siya?
Taga saan?
We are planting trees for money.
Planting trees for money?
We are the only sustainable
Kapatid, taga saan siya?
system with interest.
Kapatid, taga saan?
We give to charity to make money.
Norway. No way.
Because we plant trees and
Rino Solberg from Norway.
Can you say that? Can you say that again, sir? If we plant trees, what will happen?
well, let's see the regulation. If you're a member of an organization,
Okay, of the Better Globe? Of the Better Globe.
for example, this is a charity foundation.
Okay.
Charity is Rotary together.
Yeah.
See the patients in help you. If you give 1,000 measure over 20 years, you can
To them, not to your group, but to their group.
to them.
Okay.
And then they will keep 10% as
10% then?
10%. That's the fee to run. However, the 90% that goes to countries to paying us money goes back to the organization. So that means you can have by you as a member, give 1,000.
Standby.
Okay. Okay, explain that on the air, sir. Alright, magandang tanghali po sa inyong lahat, Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Nagbabalik po ang inyong programa,
Kumpletos Rekados!
Alright, magandang hapon din sa lahat ng mga nanonood sa ibang bansa sa magitan ng live streaming. Ako pa rin po si Dennis Antenor Jr.
At ako pa rin po si Meredith Payas.
Siyempre ako pa rin po. Ay, naanuan kita, napatungan ko. Ay, ayoko sa napatungan kita.
Hindi naman ako patungan!
Kaya sabi ko, napatungan ko sinabi ko. Ako pa rin po, siyempre, ang maklaiming sa si Attorney.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're with the big brother of attorney.
Ay! The big brother.
Alright, right now, we have, as a special guest for our show, Mr. Rino Solberg of Norway. Ayan! Hi, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you too.
Okay. Would you like to say would you like to ask your first question for Sir?
Sir, you're from where?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I have a very simple answer. It's from Norway.
Oh,
Norway.
So,
The second question will
the
be.
second question is,
the purpose of your visit here in Kumpletos Rekados.
The purpose of my visit here is to make organizations in the
In the Philippines in particular.
Yeah, particularly making money by helping the environment and themselves.
oh, and you're from what organization, sir?
From the Better Globe Group.
Better Blue.
I'm the chairman of the Better Globe Group from Norway, but we are working in Africa to eradicate poverty there. When it came to the Philippines 1 year ago, I met Mystica and she persuaded me not to only eradicate poverty in Africa, but to do it also in the Philippines.
Wow.
So in fact, we together have made, I should say, the first in the whole world charity system that pays interest.
Yeah, I wanna ask about the first thing you said.
Yeah.
Planting trees to make money.
That's right.
How's that going?
Well, we worked 6 years just to get to the starting point actually in Africa, and we have developed our own tree in a laboratory with tissue culture. So that's a high quality mahogany tree, and that yields a lot of money over 20 years.
Okay.
Now we have a system of when you give, you should get money back. You know, when you give.
For example, I'll give my 1,000 pesos.
If you give your 1,000 peso to your, let's say you are a member of Rotary or any other organization, then you give 1,000 peso to them.
Yes.
They will keep 10% of it, 100 peso, for the running of the organization and doing good for the organization.
How about the 900?
The 900 goes to Better Globe to plant a tree in Kenya.
Kenya.
In Kenya, because we have vast areas of land there, 100,000 hectares.
Why in Kenya?
Why not ours?
No, that's
Kenya.
You can do plastic here if you want.
You are jumping the conclusion. I'm going to get to that. So you see, there's no way that you could yield that kind of money on trees here. That's impossible. Impossible. Now, and you don't have the land available. We are going to plant 5 billion trees the next 20 years. And that is 10 million hectares, and you don't have that land in the Philippines.
That's the purpose of one of the purposes of your group.
Yeah, but not only that, but we are planting trees in semi-arid land, semi-desert. And that means we are greening the desert. That's in Africa. They have a plenty of desert,
Yeah.
and that's why we have chosen there.
Would that be possible?
However,
we're going to green.
not really the whole desert, but the
Okay.
semi-desert, the
Some
semi-arid.
parts,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
Now, the main area is that we are planting one tree in Kenya for profit coming back to the donors in the Philippines.
Okay.
And when you give 1,000 pesos to your organization, and they give 900 pesos to us to plant the trees, we are going to give them 10,000 pesos back over 20 years.
Oh,
That's fantastic.
Wow, that's a good deal. Actually, it's a great
Then,
deal.
yeah, the organization will make money to take care of the members in the due time. But you see, the good thing, and I answer your question now, what's in it for the Philippines apart from the money?
Yes, yes.
You see,
Like to hear that.
for every tree we plant in Kenya, we donate money to plant 5 trees in the Philippines.
Oh.
And we don't do that through different organizations. We are working with a few organizations potentially now to help them. And one is, in fact, that we're going to have a meeting with tomorrow, so I can't really say who they are yet.
Okay, no problem.
But I can say that much. They have plans to plant 12 million trees within next year. And we might be able to help them plant 1, 2, 3, 5 million of those 12 million trees by donating money to them. But those trees are not our trees. We are just donating for the best of whatever it is in the Philippines.
Wow, and if we are surrounded already by the trees, we will live on the trees.
Like Tarzan, huh? Like Tarzan.
Yeah.
Not only that, but you can eat most of the things that comes from the trees also.
Oh.
And if you get sick, you have medication in the trees also.
Yes,
So,
of
depending on the
course. That's
trees.
true. You mentioned a while back Mystica as one of the bosses of Better Globe, right?
Well, she's
Why Mystica?
Oh, yeah.
Why Mystica? Of all people.
I will tell you
Have you known her
right away
before?
why.
Why?
Because I was searching to find a celebrity because nobody knows Better Globe in the Philippines.
Yeah, yeah.
So my strategy was to find a celebrity to work with.
Okay.
And I had several, but I picked Mystica she was one of the potentials. When I met her, she really had then started a charity organization, Mystica Charity Foundation, and she was into the same kind of thinking as me. And then, of course, before I found out that I could work with her, I had to test her. Because a singer-dancer is one thing, a businesswoman doing good is something else.
Okay.
So we took her through 8 stages of tests, PAT test, for personal development test. She was, taking a test. She was reluctant to start with, but when she did it, she was happy she did. Because she came out with flying colors.
Wow!
Mystica!
Kasama ko yan sa ST. Sa Sabado.
In fact, we are checking them on all kind of levels. How your attitude is, how good you are as a leader, what your initiative, your persistence. Everything is checked out.
Yeah.
And on top of that, we got a comment at the bottom of the test saying, if you want a kind of military leader, you got the right one.
Oh.
So she's a tough leader.
Yeah, and I'm sure that...
And she came out as very intelligent, by the way.
Yeah,
That
she is.
I already knew.
Yeah. And
Well,
I'm
that
sure...
explains that she's one of us.
And I'm
That
sure that...
explains it why she's here.
That's right. And I'm sure the trees will grow faster if she sleeps.
Have you seen Mystica singing, performing? Not yet?
Yes.
Oh, you have to see
I have
Mystica
seen-
performing.
I
She's
have
very
seen
good.
it.
Oh, when you have to plant trees, not force.
Yes.
Just kidding.
So if you have seen Mystica with flying colors, you want to check, might as well check Attorney.
You check
She has
anatomy.
also,
Anatomy!
Haven't you heard that you should talk to the plants in order to make them grow?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But she can sing to the trees.
Really? Oh, I can rap. Yeah, okay, well.
All right, sir. And would you like to invite, we're being watched right now nationwide, Luzon, besides Mindanao,
All over the
and
world,
all
of
over the
course,
world
yeah.
through the web.
Yeah.
Would you like to invite people to participate in your cause?
Well, I would like them to get in touch with Mystica. And they can do that by going into our websites. First and foremost, Mystica Foundation, Mystica Charity Foundation.org. And or Better Globe Asia, Asia, and also betterglobeforestry.com. Then they can see what we're doing in Africa on verticalpoetry.com. But to get in touch with us to start being part of the program, they get in touch with Mystica. And that is through mysticacharityfoundation.org. They can write an email there, and they can also do that through her telephone number in 0908 885 7288. I got that right.
Yeah, I think so. Once again, sir, thank you very much for dropping by and explaining us your cost, your group, and the better group.
And don't forget that we are the only charity system in the world that pays interest.
Yeah. That's right. Thank you, sir.